Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the top 10 red flags King Charles should have seen in Camilla. Starting off with number 10, drinking problem. King Charles is said to be on high alert regarding Camilla's drinking issues, which have gotten him into a lot of trouble. Charles had already persuaded his mother, the late Queen Elizabeth, not to push him aside in favor of his son Prince William and beloved Kate, and began by describing some trust issues that exist between King Charles and Camilla. Camilla wasn't satisfied with the title of Princess Consort, which Charles had promised to her when they got married in 2005. She has always aspired to be queen. Her Majesty did not approve until Charles allegedly pulled out his ace card. This put Charles on red alert about Camilla's excessive drinking. Before coming to a conclusion, the informant also stated he knows Camilla is a loose cannon who's fallen off the wagon many times before and caused him untold embarrassment. On to number 9, Prince William's thoughts on her. Since their marriage, Camilla has remained a prominent member of the royal family. However, her stepchildren Princes William and Harry have maintained strict boundaries regarding their relationship. Angela Levine, a royal author, says that Prince William has made it very clear that the new queen consort will never play his late mother, Princess Diana. William made it clear that Camilla is the wife of his father, but not a step-grandmother to his children. The royal couple's 3 children are aware that they have 2 grandfathers, but only 1 grandmother. She went on to say, William and Harry were respectively 20 and 23 when Camilla became their stepmother officially in 2005. She was more of a sociable adult that they occasionally saw at royal events. Camilla had never assumed any responsibility for the children of the Cambridges, especially considering the closeness of Catherine's parents Carol and Michael Middleton. On to number 8, Prince Harry's thoughts. In his most recent memoir, Spare, Prince Harry's portrayal of his stepmother Camilla, who is now the queen consort, is perhaps the most critical. Despite the fact that Charles and Camilla had been romantically involved on and off for decades, they did get married even after Harry and William begged Charles to reconsider. Prince Harry has not forgotten that Princess Diana referred to Camilla as the 3rd person in her marriage. Harry once said that the tabloids had portrayed her as the villain. In their union, she was the 3rd person and needed to improve her appearance. The 2 brothers did not consider it necessary and thought it would do more harm than good. They still wanted their father to be happy, but they never expected them to get married. Harry stated because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image and the connections she was making within the British press, that made her dangerous. Additionally, there was a clear willingness on both sides to exchange information. Given that she was on her way to becoming queen consort and that she belonged to a family that was structured in a hierarchical manner, there were bound to be people or bodies discarded in the open. Harry claimed that Camilla and even his father used him or William to get better coverage in the tabloids for themselves. That's what you're going to do if you are led to believe as a member of the family that being on the front page, having positive headlines and positive stories written about you is going to improve your reputation or increase the chances of you being accepted as monarch by the British public, Harry stated. On to number 7, public reaction. King Charles' second wife Camilla is unlikely to be forgiven for her role in the breakdown of the Wales marriage because of Diana's legacy, which has won her a new generation of admirers. In the early 1990s, when Charles appeared to confirm rumors that he had been having an affair during an interview with Jonathan Dimbleby in 1994, Camilla became a person of interest to the British press. Charles stated that Camilla had been a friend for a very long time and will continue to be a friend for a very long time, following a conversation about her. The sovereign conceded to being dedicated to Diana just until his marriage had hopelessly separated. Diana herself stated on BBC's Panorama that there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded. When confronted with the question of whether Camilla had been directly involved, in the breakdown of her marriage in later '96. Susanna Reid, the host of Good Morning Britain, suggested in the beginning of the discussion that the British public had moved past their negative feelings toward Camilla in the 1990s following her 2005 marriage to Charles and seamless integration into the royal family. Most people have forgotten about the breakdown of the marriage and they love her now, and the Queen has sort of anointed her future Queen consort. Royston shared his thoughts about how he doesn't think they have moved on. People in the 1990s were on Diana's side in this dispute, and the younger generations that are growing up now feel the same way. How do you feel about this? Let me know in the comments. Royston went on to say they adore Diana. They admire her legacy, humanitarian spirit, warmth, and kindness, and they believe she was essentially the victim of injustice. That when Diana married Charles, she was, to use Diana's own words, a lamb to the slaughter. Royston came to the conclusion that people still have a problem with Charles marrying Diana and exposing her to the rigors of royal life at such a young age before having an affair with Camilla. On to number 6, Blindsided Princes. It is said that William and Harry were blindsided by their late grandmother's decision to approve of her title as Queen Consort. According to Christopher Anderson, a royal expert and author, the decision was driving a wedge within the royal family. Here's hoping that everyone got over it. Although it is said that William and Harry are now friendly with Camilla, Prince Charles, their father, has a long history of having an affair with her in the 1980s and 90s while he was still married to their mother, Princess Diana. In the end, Charles and Diana split up in '92 and divorced in '96. Charles and Camilla tied the knot in 2005, and Diana passed away tragically in a car accident in 1997. According to Anderson, who spoke with the publication, she was begrudgingly letting him do this, and one of the key elements was he promised Camilla would never be called Queen Consort. Her Majesty was miserable during Charles's second marriage ceremony. He says the late Queen was skeptical about Camilla when she married Charles, and the circumstances were certainly challenging. However, through her dedication and loyalty to the firm, she has more than proved to her that she has what it takes. Camilla grew closer to Elizabeth, upped her game, and accepted additional responsibilities willingly. After the Queen's longtime husband and consort Prince Philip passed away, Anderson claims that Charles was relentlessly pushing for Camilla to become Queen Consort. Anderson asserts Charles just wore her out on this too. Additionally, I believe that Charles has increased his efforts to demonstrate to the Queen that he also requires a partner since Prince Philip's passing. He will require the kind of support that she received from her husband if he is to reign. Number 5, social media trolls. The hateful posts about Camilla on social media have caused royal accounts to stop accepting comments. Camilla, you are hated by everyone. On a picture of Camilla, one Instagram user wrote, "Princess Diana forever. The majority, it appears, remain on Team Diana today." Following the Netflix series The Crown, a comment was made. The Netflix television show is nothing more than that. 3 people, including the children, suffered as a result of Charles and Diana's arranged marriage. Although television shows don't always accurately depict history because they focus primarily on entertainment, Camilla's actor's portrayal of her family may have given viewers a taste of what had been going on all along. According to royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam, issues such as reading, issues such as abuse, she's done very well in quite a quiet way. She's persisting, starting with osteoporosis. Royal experts say that the dislike of Camilla will always persist. She is without a doubt extremely valuable and contributes significantly, but also, of course, as the prince's ideal partnership. However, he opined that a portion of the public will always dislike Camilla because the memory of Princess Diana will never completely go away. He stated, "The issue here is that anything Diana related that appears in the media frequently triggers recollections of the past." Given Diana's return in the past, there will undoubtedly always be a segment of society that is far from in love with Camilla. That is just how the world works. Will people, particularly her stepson Harry, begin to forgive Camilla for being in love? Number 4 made it to the memoir. Before Harry's memoir was published, Paul Burrell, a former royal butler, asserted that Harry may reveal Camilla's secrets in his memoir, and that Penguin, the book's publisher, will want their money's worth. That means they won't want vagueness, they'll want names, names and specifics. Burrell added, asserting that Harry may be subjected to pressure to reveal the identity of the individual who, according to him and Meghan, made racially insensitive remarks regarding the color of their son's skin. I haven't read the memoirs yet, so this could very well be the case right now. Burrell said Harry might feel the need to speak out about Camilla because she broke up his parents' marriage. He will probably elaborate on how he felt following his mother's passing and the events that followed. After reports that she was a part of his parents' marriage and then took Diana's place as Charles's wife, I think he will be interested in Camilla, so I would say that Harry is ready to reveal any secrets about Camilla. The former royal staffer stated he's already said he enjoys the crown, which painted Camilla as the wicked stepmother in a way. Burrell also said that Harry's father would be livid if he said anything negative about Camilla. I guess watching our videos about the memoir is the only way to find out. Number 3, other royals. Camilla was viewed negatively by the royals, but Diana was received with open arms. Bedell Smith claims that Charles has always treated Camilla, who was Charles's age at the time, as an equal rather than an idol from the beginning. However, Camilla was not wanted by the royal family as its princess. For one thing, she was thought to be an experienced woman, which made her a no-go for the royal family when it came to finding Prince Charles a wife. In addition, she was not thought to be sufficiently aristocratic to be a princess. On the other hand, the royal family adored Diana. Diana was thought to be a good match for Charles by the Queen. She was very much a hit with the royal family. They really warmed to her. Diana did a great job of modeling what she thought it would be like to be a princess and worked extremely hard to gain respect. Number 2, the impact of Diana's passing. Commentators were almost unanimous in their belief that Charles would never marry Camilla, even if she had been his love of his life, despite the national outrage and finger-pointing over Diana's loss. At the time, 2/3 of respondents to a television poll said that Charles should not be allowed to become king if he married Camilla. He had been seeing her since the middle of the 1980s. After passing, one mourner said Camilla should leave the country as she laid flowers outside the princess's house. None of this would have happened without the mistress. The public seemed to point the finger directly at Camilla and label her the mistress who caused this. The Netflix series The Crown has brought Diana's experiences and pain back to life, sparking a new backlash against Camilla. Every photo on the monarch's Instagram is filled with comments that say Diana forever and other comments that suggest Diana will not be forgotten. And on to number 1, mental health concerns. Diana faced so many problems during her time as a working royal, and it even took a toll on her mental health, causing bulimia among other health issues. Working with the royal family has seemed to cause a great deal of stress to Diana and even other royal members. Being Charles's second wife, who did not have the same public approval Diana did, do you think her transition into becoming queen consort is going to be easy for her, considering the amount of people who still do not approve of her? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more royal updates, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching.